Your life as a North Korean. Oh my gosh, Vision Quest. I gotta watch this. I'm gonna watch this after that. But let me lock in. Your life as a North Korean. Lost Legacy 755K views 6 months ago. 13K likes, man. Let's get straight into it, man. Your life as a North Korean. Not a life you want to live. Let me just say that before we get into it. But
You're
let's go.
4 years old in a cramped kindergarten near the North Korean-China border, singing praise songs to the great leader when the teacher makes you
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
draw Kim Il-sung with crayons. You draw his smile too small. She slaps your hand with a ruler, twice, hard enough to leave marks. The great leader's smile reaches from mountain to mountain, she hisses. You're 4. You don't cry because crying means you're weak, and weak families disappear. That's your first
And that's why I would die. Right here. If you
slaps your
smack
hand with
me
a ruler.
because I didn't draw a regular guy's smile, that they see him as a god, by the way. They see all their leaders as gods. But if you smack me with a ruler because I drew somebody with a smaller smile, if I messed up on drawing somebody and you smack me, I'm gonna drop kick you, bro. And then I'm gonna diss the person that I drew. And then that's when they're gonna kill me. Because that's how things work down there.
Twice, hard enough to leave marks. The great leader's smile reaches from mountain to mountain, she hisses. You're 4. You don't cry because crying means you're weak, and weak families disappear. That's your first lesson in survival. Your first day understanding that in North Korea, even your thoughts can get you killed. The portrait
Facts.
hangs in your family's one-room apartment.
And if you don't save it, if you don't save these 2 pictures, if your house is burning down and you don't save these 2 pictures, you're done, bro. You might as well not even survive whatever happened to your house. You might as well not even survive. Because if you don't get these two, you're done.
Everything. Kim Il-sung's face, then Kim Jong-il's beside it, dusted weakly with a cloth that touches nothing else.
I can
Your
never
mother
go
straightens
here,
it
bro.
every morning with trembling hands, because inspectors come unannounced, and a tilted portrait means your family hates the regime. The state decides your songbun class before you can
What?
read wavering. Your grandfather fought for the South in the war, and that stain follows 3 generations down to you. Not loyal enough for Pyongyang, not traitorous enough for the camps, yet.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums. I'm gonna hit drums.
School starts at 6. Bow 3 times to the portraits. Recite. Thank you, great leader Kim Il-sung. Thank you, dear leader Kim Jong-il.
Like,
Thank
why, though? I don't understand. Why? Like, yeah, you're getting people to worship you, but do they love you, bro? Like, that's the thing. Why would you want fake worship, bro? I wouldn't understand that.
you.
It's fake support.
Supreme leader Kim Jong-un. You're 7 and you've said this 2,555 times.
Which is
You'll say it until
ridiculous.
you die. The teachers make you memorize the sacred stories. How Kim Il-sung was born under a double rainbow on Mount Pektu. How he could control the weather. How he never needed to use the bathroom because his body was perfect. Lunch is corn mixed with grass to
What's
bulk it
his
out.
name again?
Use the bathroom because double rainbow. The teachers make you memorize the sacred stories. How Kim Il-sung was born under
Kim Il Sung. Let's go ahead and look at Kim Il Sung in his perfect body. Let's look at Kim Il Sung in his perfect body, guys. Kim Il Sung. Oh, I put Kim Il Sing. See, that would have got me shot. I type Kim Il Sing and I put a bracket before it. I don't know why. I gotta start playing the typing games. But I typed in Kim Il Sing. That would have got me shot, believe it or not. But perfect body, man. I didn't know the perfect body consisted of a double chin. That might even be a triple chin. Goodness gracious, bro. Kim Il Sung. Perfect body, you say. Spectacular. And I'm not even trying to body shame, bro, but this is just getting ridiculous, bro. You're making the people of your country, the people that you're supposed to, like, I guess, serve in a way, people that you're supposed to help, you're making them do this for what, bro? It's like, you're not special, bro.
a double rainbow on Mount Pektu. How he could control the weather. How he never needed to use the bathroom because his body was perfect. Lunch is corn mixed with grass to bulk it out. Some kids get weaker, legs swelling from malnutrition. Saturdays are volunteer labor. You're 9, pulling weeds
Why?
for 6 hours while loudspeakers blast propaganda. Your hands bleed. You don't complain. Complaining is criticizing.
So they're suffering from malnutrition. They're suffering from malnutrition, and this is their leader. Kim Jong Un is not a small guy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He looks like a nice guy, but in reality, he's really not. And his people are suffering. That cut, man. His people are suffering from malnutrition. Oh my gosh, where's that middle part picture again? That was actually nightmare fuel. Where was it at? All right, I can't look at him for too long. This might be TOS. But let's get back to it, bro.
Criticizing is treason. Treason means Camp 15, where they work you to death in coal mines and call it re-education. One
Like,
Tuesday,
for what,
school
bro?
stops. Everyone's marched to the town square for a public trial. A man kneels on a platform, hands tied, sign around his neck. Traitor, watched South Korean films. 3 shots. His body slumps. You're 9 years old, and the teachers make you clap. At night, the power cuts out like it does every night, plunging your home into darkness. But the propaganda speakers outside, those never stop. You have one friend, Gino, who shares his kimchi when your stomach cramps. One day he whispers, "My uncle says there's more food in China." You grab his arm hard. Look around. Don't ever say that again, because the walls have ears, and classmates inform on classmates. 2 weeks later, Gino's family is gone. Empty apartment, door sealed. You never ask why. Everyone
I would take myself out. Like, you have no freedom. You have no rights. All of that is gone, bro. You have no rights. And the thing about this, bro, this is low-key school when you think about it.
Wednesday night, your family gathers for Senghwal Tonghwa, self-criticism. Your father confesses he had lazy thoughts at the factory. Your mother admits she failed to properly teach you revolutionary spirit. You say you didn't bow deeply enough to the portrait yesterday. Everyone watches everyone. Loyalty is performed, not felt. You're 10 years old. You've learned to smile at propaganda, to report your own incorrect thoughts during self-criticism sessions. You've learned that survival means erasing yourself, that you're not a person. You're a tool for the Kim dynasty, and tools that break get thrown away. You're 13 when the lie cracks. Your father tinkers with the state-issued radio and accidentally unlocks the dial. For 5 minutes, you hear South Korean pop music bleeding through static. Your
And
father's
everybody in the house is now dead. Good job, Pops. Good job.
face goes white. He smashes the radio with a hammer, buries the pieces. We heard nothing,
That's a different type of fear, bro. A different type of fear.
he says, shaking. But you heard it, and it sounded like joy. You find a USB drive smuggled from China, hidden in a hollowed-out battery. You pay a week's rations for it. That night, windows covered, you watch a South Korean drama on your neighbor's hidden DVD player. Seoul, sky.
And when you wake up in the morning, there's 5 different North Korean soldiers waiting at your door asking for you. Now you're going to be stuck in a camp working for the rest of your life. That's just how life is, apparently.
Skyscrapers, cars everywhere, people in bright clothes walking freely, laughing, choosing what to eat. A woman argues with her boyfriend in public, yelling, and no one arrests her. She just
And
disagrees.
it gets better than that, bro. It gets better than that.
And it's normal. The propaganda says South Korea is starving, that Americans are cannibals, and that Kim Jong-un is the world's most respected leader. But if that's true, why do guards shoot people trying to cross the river? You don't lock people in paradise. Everything you've been taught is a lie. You're
It's not
16 when you
paradise,
meet
bro.
Soo Jin from Pyongyang, moved here after her father was demoted. She whispers, "My cousin escaped to South Korea. She's alive. She's free." That word, free, lands in your chest like a fist. You start planning. You can't tell your parents. They'd stop you or turn you in to protect themselves.
Oh,
You save
no.
money, skip meals to sell your rations.
She's gonna
Soo
try to
Jin knows a
escape.
broker who smuggles people for $3,000. Her family will front the cost if you make it, not when.
How many people have actually escaped from North Korea? I'm actually like very intrigued now. How many people escaped North Korea? Whoa. In 2025, only 224 North Korean defectors arrived in South Korea, 198 women and 26 men, bringing the cumulative total since the 1990s to 34,538. Wow. Would I escape? That's a great question. I ain't gonna hold you. I have faith in myself, so I'm gonna say I will, but I'm not gonna lie. If I don't escape, you would never hear from me again. I would be dead. I would either be dead or put in an internment camp, but I'm pretty sure they would shoot me down. But I would say I would wait till I'm 25, then I would try to escape. That's when I would try to escape, when I'm 25.
If you're 17, the risks, if caught, it's Camp 22, where they torture you until your body gives out, or you're buried in an unmarked grave. But staying here means a lifetime of hunger, fear, and lies. A lifetime of bowing to dictators who see you as less than human. It's January. The Yalu River freezes thick enough to walk on. You're 18, crouching at the riverbank with Su Jin, breath fogging the air. The broker's
Su Jin.
instructions: cross at 2 a.m. when guards change shifts. Move fast. Don't look back. 50 meters of ice between you and China. You think about your parents, how state security will
Can they not kill you when you cross that river? Can they not kill you?
interrogate them, beat them, maybe send them to a camp just for being your family. Guilt twists your stomach, but you can't save them if you're dead. Now, the broker hisses. You run. The ice cracks under your feet. Halfway across, shouting, flashlights cutting through the dark. You run faster because stopping means a bullet. Sujin stumbles. You grab her, pull her forward. A gunshot. Ice explodes beside you. You don't stop. You hit the Chinese bank, scramble up, clawing dirt and snow. Then you're in the trees. Behind you, more shots. But you made it. The broker appears. Move. Chinese
Batman level plot armor. Let me just say that, man.
police patrol here. He takes you to a safe house, a church basement where a South Korean missionary hides refugees. 12 other North Koreans wait there, all praying to a god you've never heard of because religion meant execution back home. For 3 weeks, you hide in China.
Yeah, I would
moving
never claim that as home. But I ain't gonna hold you. That's like a pretty big accomplishment. Like, I escaped North Korea. Nobody would be able to tell me anything, bro. I would have the highest ego in the world, even though 34,000 other people escaped from it.
between safe houses. China sends defectors back. No question. You hear stories of a woman sold to farmers as brides. Men worked to death in factories. China is no freedom either, just a bigger cage. The
But
Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
broker
it's better than North Korea, man. China is definitely better than North Korea. You have the freedom to leave China, bro.
gets you on a bus heading south. 16 hours through cities you'd only seen in smuggled movies. At the Laos border, you walk. 2 days through jungle. No food, little water. Feel blistered and bleeding.
I'm like,
Sujin
that's crazy, bro. You gotta leave your family. You gotta leave your friends, bro. Well, she brought her friend, but still. I wonder if this is a true story. What's better, coconut milk, coconut water, or coconut sperm? I mean, I've only ever had one on here, and that was coconut water. So I'm probably gonna say coconut water.
is burning with fever, but you can't stop. Keep moving or die. The broker says, not cruel, factual. You cross the Mekong River in a leaking boat, water pooling around your ankles. On the thigh side, you turn yourself in to the police. They arrest you, illegal immigrant, throw you in a Bangkok detention center, a concrete cell packed with bodies and heat so thick you can taste it. But you're alive, and for the first time, no one's forcing you to bow to a portrait. 4 weeks in that cell. Sujin's fever breaks on day 5. She holds your hand. We made it. You don't correct her. You haven't made it until you're in Seoul, until the plane door closes behind you. The embassy official looks at you with pity. You're going home, she says. You almost laugh. Home? You've never had a home. Just a cell with a portrait on the wall.
Oh, I was
The
about to
plane
say,
lands
I
in
thought they was
Seoul.
gonna take her
Buildings
back.
scrape the sky. People walk fast, phones in every hand. Lights that never go dark. First comes Hanawon, 3 months in the resettlement facility. Isolated, questioned, educated. They teach you how to live in freedom. ATMs, job applications, speaking without checking if someone's listening. They give you therapy for the nightmares. They teach you that criticizing the president won't make you disappear. That you can choose your career, your friends, your future. It sounds like fantasy. After you graduate, you're given a tiny apartment with running water, electricity that works, a fridge. You open it 10 times the first day just to prove it's real. Your first
I
trip to a
feel so
grocery store
bad, bro.
breaks you.
I feel so bad
Rows
for
and
the people
rows
in
of
North Korea,
food,
bro.
freezer aisles, 50 types of rice, 100 kinds of instant noodles. You stand there, shaking, unable to choose. Too much. A woman asks if you're okay. You can't answer. You leave without buying anything. But freedom's heavier than you thought. You're 19, working at a convenience store, panicking when customers yell. You can't sleep without checking locks 3 times. You apologize for everything, because in North Korea, blame meant death. Sujin calls at 2 a.m., crying. I keep dreaming I'm back there. You talk her down, but you understand. You're out.
I would
but
get
you're
therapy.
not
I ain't
free.
even gonna hold
Not
you.
really. The regime's still in your head. You try calling your parents through a broker network. The message comes back. Your father was sent to a labor camp for failing to prevent your defection. Your mother's exiled to the mountains. The guilt's a knife twisting in your chest every time you breathe. At 20, you start speaking out. You join a human rights group. Tell your story to journalists, politicians, anyone who will listen. The camps, the execution, the starvation, the lies. Some believe you. Some call you a liar. A CIA plant. Then the threats start. Anonymous text messages through Chinese numbers. Warnings to shut up. A defector you know gets poisoned in Seoul. Dies in a hospital. Everyone knows who did it. A broker calls with a message meant for you. They have photos of your mother. Careful what you say, the voice says, then hangs up. You keep
It's gotta
talking
be a true
anyway,
story.
because silence means they win. You're 23, standing in front of a university auditorium, telling your story to 200 students who can't imagine a world where thinking is a crime. You show them the scars on your feet from the ice, the jungle, the journey. You tell them about Jino, about Minji, about everyone who didn't make
W.
it. People ask if I
Minji,
miss
bro.
North Korea, you say. I miss the people. I miss my family. But I don't miss the place. How can you miss a place that wanted you dead just for existing? A student asks, was it worth it? Escaping? You think about your father in that labor camp, about the guilt, about Su Jin, who tried to take her own life last year because the trauma was too much. You think about the freedom to ask that question, to stand here and answer it without fear. Yes, you say. Every step and scar, every nightmare. Yes. That night, another message
You
from
can't force fake happiness, bro. Like, I don't understand why the dictator known as Kim Jong-un and all his, all the past rulers of North Korea, bro. 'Cause that's what they are, bro. They're just rulers and dictators. I don't know. I don't understand why they want their people to be fake happy, bro. Just change the stuff and they would literally be happy, bro. No, bro, she went to, I forgot wherever she is. I don't know if she's in the US or wherever. But she literally went to a place with freedom and she's happy. Literally just make North Korea have some sense of freedom and the people will be happy, bro. I don't understand,
the
bro.
broker network. Your mother sent word. Live well. Live for the both of us. You cry for the first time in years. Not from sadness, but from something sharper.
At least she knows her
Purpose.
mom's still
You can't
alive.
save her. You can't save your father. But you can tell their story. You can make the world see. You keep speaking, fighting, keep surviving. Because you're not just a defector anymore. You're a witness. And North Korea's greatest fear isn't bombs or sanctions. It's people like you who escaped and lived to tell the truth. You're 23 years old. You spent 18 years in a prison disguised as a country. You risked everything for a chance at freedom. And you do it again in a heartbeat. Because one day in truth is worth a lifetime in lies. You escaped one hell, but what if the chains were wrapped in glitter instead of barbed wire? In the K-pop industry, young bodies are starved and broken for profit while the world cheers.
Yeah, aren't there
Click here to
lives?
see what
Yeah, W video, bro.